up, guys? Super Gimp here, as I like to be called by my real name, which is Dean, and, excuse me, choked right off the beginning of the commentary. That's real quick, but, playing a little bit of Domination here on Grid. I'm using the dual Skorpions, which is kind of a, interesting class setup for me. I don't normally use, well, yeah, I do. I use these, but I don't normally get good scores like I do in this particular game, and really messed up there. But, yeah, using the dual Skorpions with Scavenger Pro, Steady Aim Pro, and Tactical Mass Pro, as you saw here. But I didn't really want to talk about the gameplay or me getting my face sniped off like I just did there. Actually, I had a particular topic that I wanted to do to discuss today, and it's kind of an interesting one, and that is birthdays. And by birthdays, I wanted to talk about birthday gifts, actually. My birthday was just, what was it, 2 weeks ago, I think, a week ago? My birthday was July 11th. I turned 20 years old, and I went to Canada with a couple of friends. Canada's like 20 minutes across. It's 20 minutes from me, right across the border. So, we went over there, got a hotel, did our thing, partied it up, a little bit. But that's another story for another day. But it kind of got me thinking, because I really didn't get any gifts from my presents. I didn't really get any gifts from my parents this year. And at 20 years old, you'd say, well, no shit, you didn't get presents from your parents. But, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But it kind of got me thinking of how when I was a little kid, you always look forward to your birthday just because you always, you wanted to, you were excited to see what kind of gifts you got, And it sounds greedy. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But, yeah, and I mean, my family is not rich by any stretch of the imagination. We're not even close. Actually, right now, we're pretty poor, to be quite honest. But, my parents always did their best for me. And, I always got some sort of really, really good gift, whether we had money at the time or not. And I really appreciate that of them, I know they don't watch my YouTube commentaries and they can't hear me say that. But, I really do appreciate what my parents have done, they did a good job, raising us being my sister, my brother, and I. And, it gets me thinking, and I've always I want to know, what is your guys' favorite gift that you've ever gotten? And I had to think kind of a little bit hard about this. I don't know, does that make sense? I had to think about this for a little bit, though. And I figured out what my favorite gift was, and that is, it's going to sound really dumb, but I got a Super Saiyan Goku Dragon Ball Z toy for my birthday one year. I was probably 8 or 9 at the time, and I don't know why, but I can just remember that. And of all the gifts I've gotten, I've gotten a PlayStation 2 for my birthday. I've gotten a hockey stick. I've gotten I got my Xbox 360 when I was 16 for my birthday. So of all the gifts I've gotten for my birthday, you'd think, really? That's your favorite thing? And I don't even know who got me. It might not have been my parents. It might have been one of my aunts. And the way our birthdays work, but the way my family does birthdays is in July we have about, my mom's side has 4 sisters and 3 brothers. So I have about 20 cousins or something obnoxious like that. I have a billion cousins, And there's about 10 birthdays in July. So we have one really big birthday party at my aunt's house. My aunt, I'm not going to say she's rich, but my aunt has a lot of money, so she has a big house. So we have a party there normally. And, yeah, so what we do normally is, the aunts give us presents. And, my grandparents give us presents. And then my parents give my brother and I our presents on our individual birthdays. My brother's birthday is July 10th and mine is July 11th. So funny how that works out. We're 5 years apart. He's 15, I'm 20. So yeah, but so for the most part, I got pretty spoiled as a kid. I'm not gonna lie. But you probably wonder, why is that your favorite gift? And it's kind of weird, but I have this very strange, weird, nostalgic connection with Dragon Ball Z. And it just sounds so dumb saying this right now, but I don't know. It's just part of watching Dragon Ball Z really brings back my childhood, and I watch it every single summer just because, I don't know, I love my childhood. I had a really good childhood, and, you'll hear a lot, from adults, they'll say, like the kid will want to be like, oh, well, I wish I was an adult, all kids want to be older and be adults. And the adult will always tell you, you know what, cherish what you have right now, because once you be an adult, you're going to wish you're a kid. And, as you're a kid, you're like, no, I want to be an adult. And, I was the person who was like, no, I want to be an adult. And now looking back on it, I'm like, I really wish I was a kid again, because there's just, I don't know, you have no worries when you're a kid, it feels like. My biggest concern was, I don't even know. I don't even know what my biggest concern would have been when I was a child. And look at this guy dancing in the corner. But, so, I mean, that's just kind of, it just has this weird connection with me, Dragon Ball Z does, and I watch it every summer. And, yeah, so that's kind of why that's my favorite gift. I mean, I can't really explain it. I don't know why. I don't even know if I have the toy anymore. I'm sure it's somewhere around the house. I could probably find it if I really wanted to. And I had a lot of Dragon Ball Z toys as a kid, but I always wanted the Super Saiyan Goku one because, I don't know, Goku's the man, So that's pretty much all there really is to it. This game is kind of winding down. It's going to end here in about, what is this? It's got 30 seconds. Nice little quick gameplay. So let me know what your guys' favorite birthday gift was, and let me know kind of how your birthdays run in your household. And if you like this video, be sure to click like. And if not, feel free to give it a dislike. And if you enjoy my content, be sure to subscribe. 42 and 4 with the dual Skorpions and a few other guns. And Gimp out, guys. Peace.